Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ultimatum 3.14. In this episode, I'm alive! Level 92. We are almost back to the level of the main that died, 95.5. But at this point, really, the level is just happening pretty quickly, and I'm not focused on it because we have so much other stuff going on, but either way, hello. I wanted to give you guys a showcase of the build. I also wanted to give an update to the build because I made some gigantic changes from the level 82 build that I put out to this level 92 build, and I want to show the progression. And this one, obviously, I recommend even more than the last one because it has more, and it's more time and more thought and more practice, and it just keeps getting better and better. And as long as I don't die, hopefully we continue. So first I'm just gonna raise some Spectres. So I'm only using host chieftain and 2 carnage chieftains. You can get them from Ashen Fields Act 7, and then I'll be going through the whole build because I feel like walking you through what I have for now. And I'm still not using the Impale in the build because I found that when I can't get my like rotting claws and my alternate quality Impales to get 100% Impale, it actually feels worse on trash mobs. So on bosses, Impale feels better, obviously, but on the regular trash mobs of the map, I like using it instead. So today my showcase is going to be this tier 14 Barrows, inhabited by demon, all these mods, and then I got a Abyss Scarab, Harbinger Scarab, Gilded Shaper. We have a heist applied to the map, 2 smugglers caches in Lyra Arthane. This is my smuggler cache strategy, and so just as an update for fun on the side while we're showcasing the build, I have 4 more unusual gem blueprints, and I also hit another like 2 more fully revealed blueprints, so it's like 7 wings of rewards that I get to open. Oh, we also hit a delirium. So delirium on high tier right now, I'll do it, but I'll only take it to like 3 or 4, and then you obviously still have to play really careful because this is delirium. So I got it chunked right there because there's a lot of monsters. This is pretty crazy pack size. It's really nice. We have Shaper on the map too. I actually found, now that we're playing, we can talk about shit. So this is my zombie build, and I told you the Spectres, 2 carnage chieftains, 1 host chieftain. I don't have an animate guardian because I'm SSF hardcore. I haven't found it yet, or like the stuff I need, like a kingmaker. And then we use a chaos golem because hardcore. We also hit June on this map. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I have 8,000 life, and we're rocking a solid like 11,000 armor. And then let me try to kill this guy. Yo, where's he going? Yo, they all ran away. My damage is kind of poop for a delirium mirror T14 with mods of more life, and I hit a June. That was just unlucky. The June I didn't plan on, by the way. That just happened. But 3 bars of loot on the delirium pog. So just as a quick mention, if you're wondering how would you get more damage in this super tanky hardcore build, we got that too, don't worry. An extra level is like 20%, 10% more damage, and the
Oh, now you want to kill me.
we killed her. And what was the other one? Oh, my gems right now, I have level 17, 18, 17, 18, no quality Ruthless, 19. And so just leveling those up is 10% more damage apparently. Wrong thing. I wanted to drop the contract. I hate the green. Here's a smuggler's den, can't have currency, but fully revealed 7 prophecy. I wonder if they nerf that. I wonder if they nerf that prophecy. Only one way to find out, man. And what was it? Trinket. Currency. 81. Absolutely disgusting. Imagine paying 6C for 2 smugglers' caches and you're getting fully revealed blueprints. Oh. But that's not even what the video is about. So this build, though, is rocking some crazy stats. Obviously, I'll show you the build in POB after. I'll show you what we're rocking. The one downside is the damage, because I haven't gotten lucky with like corrupting the 21 zombie, and I haven't gotten the anomalous impale, so I only have the divergent dread banner. It's pretty cool, right? It's fine, and our damage is decent enough for what we're doing. And this is an alked T14 with more life. Like this is the mod list, and this is SSF hardcore with sextants, awakened sextants. This is also scarabs, a gilded shaper. Like, can I please get my shaper shield this time? We got it. Oh, this is what I was gonna mention. I got a elder shield. 467 armor, elder shield, item level 83. And I also did a harvest this morning because I was just doing Lyra Arthane with Heist, the smuggler's caches, and I found a harvest. So a T15 harvest, and oh my god, are they scary, dude. But I found triple Bristle Lord or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck, Bristle Lord, triple? So we have adding a lot of influence to items. We get to swap influence, and then hey, I got this shield elder that I could swap the influence. Now if only we had a helmet that, oh my god, oh, it's a shaper shield with 186 armor. That's actually so fucking big. Holy shit. Item level 83. Holy shit. It actually, oh my god, that's pretty big. Because right now, a pinnacle tower shield, the upgrade after that, block. So fucking huge, because then it raises, I already kind of have high value on block, but now this would really raise the value. The only thing is those block shield nodes, some of them increase the defenses of the shield, and if the defenses of your shield is like poop, well, okay, so let's go get a Stygian Vice very quick and drink some water. I am parched. But like, I'm definitely happy. I'm satisfied with the damage for how tanky we are and how little I've invested in damage. It's very low damage, but I like not dying, and I know that give it some time of just me progressing and I'm going to get more free damage. I just need to take my time, and I don't need to give up defenses to go more damage right now. I'm in no rush. It's very cool for hardcore, but for softcore, yeah, the upgrade's pretty. You could make some easy swaps, and holy fuck, the damage. Like, because I have 8,000 life, so I was imagining if you just took out some of the life nodes on the skill tree and put them into the minion damage nodes. Oh my god. It's, yeah. The only thing I would definitely find is minion survivability issues. If you just up the damage and not, like, make it well-rounded. You're gonna also need more minion survivability, or just kill so fast that everything's dead so that your shit doesn't die. Yeah, that's pretty tough though. Nice. Look at this carry-on golem. He's the bringer of weakness. Okay, we're gonna get a Stygian Vice every time. This is good though. 82 Stygian. I need these. I have one, and now I'm gonna have two in my stash, and I could actually craft these up and then maybe get one better than mine, because you can roll way better stats, way higher stats on them. That's good. Nice. Huge fucking map. I actually got my shaper map in a video. I got another 84. Jesus, I got a fully revealed blueprint with talismans. Oh my god. Abyss is on there too. I actually find Abyss in Heist not that bad. Oh, another blueprint. What's on this one? Enchanted armaments. So I also found that I'm getting a lot, and this is what I thought would happen. And so maybe I keep all the enchanted armaments and I trade them in for new ones, because I have so many and I want more unusual gems. Or maybe I finish up the unusual gems and I actually come up with some other shit. But I don't know. I definitely feel like I want just all of the unusual gems, and some of them might be really hard, and I might continue to find other shit that I want after, and I go, oh, I gotta go get a prime regrading lens or secondary regrading lens or whatever and gamble it, and maybe I need 20, and then I find some other shit I wasn't even looking for, and I go, oh, new build. Pretty cool. Either way, it gives a reason to run heist, grand heist specifically, and specifically unusual gem blueprints. Let's go do these tombs. This was the idea, showcase the build, and then I'll do a quick run through of some of the stuff I did and from the 82 build. Well, I'll just talk about the build from the base, I think. Yeah, so like how this is a zombie build. I crafted 3 endurance charges on the rings by unveiling them with Betrayal June, and so on the ring and the Ami, I have these minimum endurance charges, and that's how I have these 3 endurance charges. I switched the flesh offering to bone offering, and we have mistress, so now I have the block. I might have already had that in the 82. I don't think I had mistress yet though in the 82, and then I mentioned it, but I didn't actually do it yet, and then I also was able to fill out the extra stuff, and we had gotten we went the Lunaris and Gruthkul, and then I finished up Gruthkul's Pantheon because it was only cemetery. Cemetery was a T3 map, and I had it. I was like, oh, hey, work, that's easy. But this this chain one for Lunaris is part of it's like Foundry, and it's a higher tier, and I don't have it or something, so I'm not worried about it yet. Let's also show off. Oh my god! So this is a thing. Stone Circles is getting buffed, but for you guys, I'm gonna do it. So this is a terrible encounter, and I normally skip it, but for you, I'll do it. Miasma.
Spreads.
People don't like this. I don't know why, man. I don't see any problem. We got Deodra items.
Ruin seeks you.
This is 81 rare. Alked T14, just smashing out stone circles, the hardest. But okay, maybe they could buff the rewards and the XP if that is the case, that the loot, the rewards, and all that shit is really bad. But like, this doesn't seem that bad, dude. Holy shit. Smashing it out, dude. Who is this guy? No rune stacks yet? Hasn't even been touched by the mobs. Honestly, dude, he's about to hit me. He only did the 1. I thought it was going to be the try. Isn't he fully maxed? Whatever. This one I'll finish out right here. This one I have 0 apparently. I don't know how I did that. And, oh, Shaper doesn't do any damage. That's really, really nice. Let's go behind the Reaper. Let's go through these guys. And, yeah. 5 link. Nice. Rune.
You will fall to ruin.
Oh, he's shooting. He's shooting. Dooged. And then we'll go up. And we're good. And we'll come back down while they're all up there. Like, this is standing in stone circles. You don't stand in them. Ah, I got the ruin stack. No. Okay, we're at 5. Bro, one idea is to just go T11s and just run ultimatum and go farm all the boss for fun. Just see what the ultimatums give you and, you know, do all that. But yo, that soul eater is pretty crazy.
Not bad.
That soul eater scared the fuck out of me. I think he was smacking me at one point, but I think I'm tanky. Oh, shaper. Fuck it. Where's my... Okay, we got a bone helmet, item level 82. Gambler. Oh my god, dude, this never ends. Bone helmet. What the hell is that? Yo, very quick dump, very quick dump. This is worth it though. People like seeing actual gameplay of the build playing, and then with the ultimatum, and they like to see the loot. And this also showcases my Lyra Arthane strategy some more. And then, well, maybe they didn't know about my Abyss farming Stygian Vices because I needed them. Let's see how I have a higher one. Yeah, I have an 85 and an 84. And this is the shield, 467. So I'd rather flip this to a Shaper shield, right? Why would I keep that Elder and craft? Yeah, because it has more armor. I don't want the ES, and then it's better. Pog. And I have more bone helms. And then we actually did hit a Shaper shield, even if I get unlucky. And we have all those unusual gems, and we might be able to get a secondary Regrating lens. Okay, another 82. We'll keep it, because I like crafting more. Here's my tombs. This looks good. I like the tombs, man. Indoors. Zombies. That's a nice boot. They're fighting in here. Oh, here we go. A Harbinger. What's that guy doing? Focused on him. I convocated on him. So I was like, yeah, let's not buff him up even more. I think he could do some, like, throw projectiles. I didn't want it. We're at 35% XP. I'm actually flying in XP, I told you. They had one map. Like, I'm not worried about the XP. It was mostly about the power of the build and safety, and then juicing more monsters and targeting specific shit. Like, we targeted Shaper Shield, we targeted Abyss, we targeted, what was the other thing? I had another, Harbinger. We could get, like, Ancient Orbs and stuff. And, Annulment. Okay, here we go. We kill off this pack first. Alright, we're good. Like, the damage is poop, but, you know, it's fine. It gets the job done. Gets the job done. And I know I'm getting more, so I'm not worried. I'm really not worried. I get so much more than this. This is just the beginning. This is only going to get better. It doesn't get worse. Impale is better on this one. I've tested it. Technically, I could go switch to Impale, but it's just not worth it for the overall, because you see how much time I spent in the map, and then the time for the boss, it's really, the diff is so small that it was just worth it to take him down. So yeah, full cleared, and the build's sick, and now I want to like go over the build, what I've actually done since the other thing, and I guess like a quick overview. So we got my wand yesterday, spent 10 hours to get it. Basically what happened is, this wand is so lucky, man. I looked it up, to get +1 spell skill gems and minion damage with an essence, minion damage essence, +1 spell skill gems, 1 in 4,000. If you did both, like even worse than 1 in 4,000. And then if you did this and like spell skill gems and minion skill gems as an option, one of the two, then it's like 400 still, and I got it in 3. And so that was really cool, but I didn't have an open suffix, so I spent 10 hours farming keep prefix reroll suffix, and I never found it in 10 hours of farming the garden, purely farming haywork and Lex Proxima. So then I farmed an annul, and it took me like an hour to get 1 annul shard, and then I got I annulled and I hit the suffix properly and crafted trigger. The helmet, we crafted this with the garden using chaos crafts. On a chaos craft, I hit T1 hybrid life, T2 hybrid life, T1 life, T3 chaos, T3 fire. Oh my fucking god, this helmet. Here I was using life, and I hit life with strength and some cold res with an open suffix, and I had good armor. I was like, this is decent, and I added an enchant for life. That's pretty cool. Then the amulet, I anointed Sanctum of Thought now instead of Righteous Army. So some minion survivability sacrificed, but the benefit is reduction of crit strikes, which is the only reduction of like reduced extra damage from crit on the entire skill tree. So I thought it was pretty cool. And then increased armor and reduced effect of curses on you, because I think that the like biggest things that are gonna get me are basically shock, so ailments and crit and stun. Those, and then obviously I still need the like mitigation itself besides all that stuff, but this is like the extra multipliers that really just get you, that just one shot you. So shock and crit, and then even ignite. That one in the map hurt quite a lot, dude. I was like, holy shit, I'm losing health to this. This is more than my regen, so it's more than 600 damage. Wow, that's really insane. But that's what I anointed there, and then I went life and stuff. And then, like I said, major diff, I got to the 3 endurance charges, and then we still have 12,600 armor, so that's really cool. And we also passed the 8,000 armor threshold, 8,000 life threshold, and I was able to recraft jewels. So I use harvest for jewels because in my thinking of the season through playing, you craft gear with essence, because the essence has a mod that guarantees a thing for you, and that's better than, well, it's just like harvest, but then harvest, or essence, you can't use on some things. Essence is for gear like this, but essence is useless kind of for jewels. So then I like to use my harvest on jewels for sure, at least get my jewels crafted really well. So what I did, just spam fucking harvest. I spam them, everything. I got life, minion damage with recent skill. You can get minion fizz damage. You could get reses. You could get here minion attack speed if the minions have killed recently. Blind, minion regen, minion chaos res, minion elemental res. Technically, minion taunt. There's so many options. There's so many things you can go for. And then I just spam them, and I was just using like 20 abysses, and then I keep the extra one, so I have like a 38 life all res, and I have a 25 life all res chaos, but it's bad roll, so you could divine it to 11 chaos, 10 all res. Yeah, okay, so those are my jewels that I went for, and then glove, just a generic life chaos. Here we have life, move speed, and I went the Pinnacle, Lioneye's Remorse, Pinnacle Tower Shield. People mentioned this. I was basically going to use this until I get the Shaper Shield, and so we have that now. So I probably can replace this, but this was very high armor, high life, fucking insane, super block, 30 block, dude. This shield is a great early shield for the build, but then for the actual skills, in my wand with the trigger. So trigger is when I use my convocation or my shield charge or my flame dash or even my default auto attack, it triggers spells in the wand. So the triggered spells is Desecrate, Bone Offering, because I have Mistress of Sacrifice, making the bone offering affect me. I get the block attack and block spell and recovering life on block. So you can see here, 30 block attack. And now I have 48-17 because of bone offering. That's why we want life on block with the Shaper Shield after. I just got the Shaper Shield. And then we can also change this one potentially to a Shaper Shield. So we could try that in theory right now, which, yo, fuck it. So we have this armor, randomize the influence, and we reforge the mods, and we want Shaper. So this is an 83 Elder. Wait. Okay, wait. The reason I won't do this is just I'm debating. It's because it's an accident. Sorry. The reason is by waiting, I can check what's on Elder. Okay, so in the one, these auto trigger, and then I have Skitterbots in the build. It's only level 19 because I corrupted it and failed. I was going for 21. I don't generally go for the 20 quality until later. 21 higher chill and shock. I use Shield Charge Fortify in the build. I went for the 21 Fortify and I go for the 20 Shield Charge so that it has extra move speed on the quality. War Banner. I'm using War Banner and Ruthless instead of Dread Banner Impale because I don't have all the Impale stuff and it costs a lot to go more Impale chance because of all the nerfs to my builds. It's hard to justify going Impale chance yet without the extra alt quality gems. So I'm using still War Banner. And so the reason for War Banner is kind of cool. So accuracy, it's like precision, and then it gives increased physical damage like Pride. So Pride is a 50% aura that gives up to 39% more physical damage. This one makes the enemy take increased physical damage, which is like saying more. It just isn't more on the other increased physical damage. Like if I had an Elder helmet with nearby enemies take 9% increased physical damage, this wouldn't be 11% more of the 9%. It would be an additional, so it would become 20% increased, which would then be 20% more to the rest of the damage. But the nearby, like the increase would be for this nearby enemies take increased. Yeah, it would be for that would be plus. And then so it's actually really strong. Like War Banner is not bad. And then I was like, if I'm not using the Impale from the Dread Banner, it might be hard to stack in the 4 seconds with zombies. With skeletons, it was slightly better, and like I said, it feels better on bosses, but for general mapping, you don't even stack it. A trash mob dies in 2 hits. So it's like I used to say a long time ago with like Cold versus Impale. So War Banner and Generosity. And then my zombies at 2020. I have Ruthless that I could swap to Impale with the Dread Banner. Then we have minion damage, 1820, 120, Brutality, Multi-Strike, and Melee Fizz. And then we have the Shield, Lioneye's Remorse. And I have Summon Chaos Golem, Feeding Frenzy with Mim. 5% physical damage reduction from the Chaos Golem because it's a level 22. This is because it's level 20 and we're a Necromancer. So we get 2 extra levels to the Chaos Golem. And then we have this. So we have Spectre, Life Tap, Minion Life, 3 link. The Life Tap, it makes it so the Spectre uses life instead of mana, so that it'll spam its ability because it doesn't have mana regen, but it has good life regen from the skill tree that I have through Righteous Army, Sacrifice, sorry, and then we have the Leech here. It's pretty low, but we're so little. Holy shit, dude. It'd be actually kind of nice to have some extra. We also technically use the Convocation to keep them alive too. We Convocate with this, which I could get extra quality on to reduce the cooldown. And then I'd like to get an extra level on the Spectre, obviously. That would be sick. But I failed that corruption too. So we failed the zombie, failed the Spectre. I have flame dash. And then I use a casting damage taken setup, so you have to keep this level 1 because it requires level 38, so then it can trigger level 38 gems with only requiring 500 damage taken, which is good because you want it to trigger. You don't want it to not trigger, and then, yeah. So it'll trigger Enfeeble, and that's my automated curse for the build. And so I automated a defensive curse because hardcore, and it's unreliable as an offense. Like, imagine you say, I want to get my curse on the enemy, so I'm going to use a casting damage taken, so I'm going to run into the boss and get hit, so it triggers the damage. It's just, I don't know, because then why not just do all my damage when casting damage taken? So the difference here is we save this for when we get hit, and then it curses, and then increased duration, so we have a super long curse, and bosses get fucked. And then molten shell, this is at 11,700 armor in my build. Molten shell was better than immortal call, so that's the swap there, and I use it at level 10. The Enfeeble is level 5. These are important to keep them under level 38 because of the casting damage taken. And then I have the increased duration because I couldn't think of something else to use, and I think it's pretty good for now as a temporary gem slot. That's very beneficial. And then pride and the convocation. Those are the gems. And then yeah, skill tree. I didn't change anything except for gaining 2 extra life points, an extra life point here. And we technically have, so at this point we just have spec'd into a bunch of extra life points, so we don't need like the 4% extra chaos from this. We could even probably get some more chaos to not need this one. Then this extra elemental isn't needed, and this is only a 4% chaos. I mean 4% life, and then same here, 4% life, but it's 8% armor, which is really nice. I spec down here, it's really cool. It isn't worth it to use Imbalanced Guard as much anymore because of all the physical damage reduction from the Lunaris, the Gruthkul, the endurance charges. It's not as worth it anymore for a big hit. And now, I think I've shown you everything that we like. The future looking bright, but now final thing. So I'll put this in here. Lunaris, Gruthkul is what I'm currently using. I don't have the Pantheons finished for Lunaris because you have to go kill specific bosses, but this is what it looks like. And now, are you ready? Wait, one more thing. Nearby enemies. 8. Have you been hit? 5. Have you been hit? There you go. Ready? Boom. These are the numbers. So that's me, but not the zombie, by the way. It's not showing minion sets. So we have it where my maximum hit taken says 137,000 in POB, 57,000, 54,000. Then we change this to the 15,000 magic number of that fucking boss slamming me, and we got 26,000. Dude, that boss, am I right, guys? So then, technically, against that boss, maybe we say we don't have 8 enemies, or do we kill them all at the same time? So, would we take Solaris? But then, I don't even know about that. But the Gruthkul could work. I don't know about that one. But then 22,000 without the Lunaris, if you don't count the 8 nearby enemies, which is fair. But yeah, this is what we're looking at. 22,000 this time, without flash. And like if I press a single one, like this one flash takes me to 29,000, which 34,000 maximum hit, and that's a single hit. On the basalt, 30,000, same thing. One flash, 34,000, and then together, boom, 47,000. So that's what we're looking at right now. So you can tell we still want more physical. Can you believe it? After all this, we've done all this to physical, and we still want more. And then obviously we also want to raise this shit, but this is looking great. We need to raise this a bit more still. because we maybe for bossing. So this is why I say right now I'm comfortable for mapping Lunaris big pack. So I get 8 extra fizz damage. That's 2 endurance charges on top of the extra 2 endurance charges I already picked. I have 8,000 life. We're looking really fucking good when we have all that. Look at that. We're looking solid. But yeah, if we lose that, then so boss fights a little bit scarier. Therefore, I'm now going to be preparing for boss fights at this point, prepping for the future, planning for the next step. And this is sick, dude. Oh, this is with a flask on, wasn't it? Yeah. There we go, 26,000. So yeah, it adds like the 5,000 extra, and that's against a big fucking hit in a map. So this is, dude, imagine you had that big 6-way Val Oversoul in your map, and then he hit you. I'm living. But I am avoiding like map bosses mostly, except for when I like to kill them. And then this is, I leveled up the gems, leveled up, I can get quality to this, and then I was showing if you give 1 zombie level, it goes 98 to 109. So it's literally like 10% more damage for a single level. That's crazy, and it's not even the quality, because the quality is just life and move speed. So yeah, it's just the level, and it's like, wow, that's a lot out of 1 level. I also, so now this is basically done. I hope you guys enjoyed like the update from the 82 to this, and anyone trying to get into my tanky build, SSF hardcore, trying to figure it out. I hope this helps you a lot. Like I said, the Spectres are 2 carnage chieftains, 1 host chieftain from Ashen Fields. And now, just a quick update of like the actual progress of the SSF. How you guys doing? It was long. I knew I had a lot, but there you go. So I found my 2nd Primordial Harmony. We're on our way towards the Golem build for sure. We're on our way. We're close. And then we have, well, we hit the Elder thing, so I could craft that. Holy shit. Shaper Shield 2. Jesus Christ. So we can try that. We got some Sergeant Vices. I'm crafting this. Crazy build. I'm really happy. Like, oh, so this is where I was going with it. Physical damage. How can I get more physical damage reduction in the build? You're like, dude, you've done everything. And minion damage. Yeah. So I could get a better wand for minion damage. I could get some specific mods like enchant or an Ami with level, or 2 levels, whatever. I can, because if we go golems, I could also go more defensive on my build, like even more, and then give up some shit on the skill tree. Like if I hit 8,500 life and then I'm still going, right, and I hit 9,000, I might pull it back to 8,500 and get more damage then, and that's the way it's correct. When I'm too tanky at a point, if I reach that, that's better than sacrificing tanky for damage and risking it. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's better to do it this way. And then what was the other thing? I have all these influenced items, and so I pointed out that like I have this, and I have this, and then I have this Redeemer Glove, which can roll minion damage, and so this one's just minion damage, and then the rest is like life, chaos, you know, good stuff, and armor, but it's just minion damage. Otherwise, it's it would have to be, I would have to go like a helmet, like I showed, like Warlord, so you can get, I'll show you this mod. I'll just show you the mod. It's kind of cool. Okay, so over here we have PoE and you can go helmet, and we can go strength. It doesn't matter, but armor base is my preferred right now for the build. And then under like these ones, you can see you get, well, even Elder and shit. Well, sorry, just Shaper or Crusader and shit. These are Crusaders, Conquerors, not the. I noticed this. There's no not much defensive stuff on the Elder one. You have like the block spell damage, But then when you go into Conquerors, holy shit. And then, yeah, Fizz as cold, Fizz as lightning, Fizz as fire. This is what I was thinking about. It's funny how this isn't on the Hunter. Hunter is aggressive. But these are the tanky ones. Hunter will fuck you up. That's the Ranger, basically. And so if I had an 83, I had the lower levels, but now I'm unlocking the 83s, as you saw. I'm at higher tiers, so 7 to 10 Fizz as fire. And, well, you saw the numbers. If I get 10% less physical, because it's going to an element that is already having really good, and I can then raise the max reses. So the point here is, the helmet, if I do a Conqueror, then I could get Fizz as an element, technically. So that's the problem with doing Elder Helm. I'd have to go Spell Block, but Spell Block's good. Spell Block's actually good, so I don't mind. And then maybe Double Influence actually looks really cool for getting Fizz's thing, which I've actually done before in my big builds. But I'm just saying, again, it looks really good even in for the hardcore, because this is my weaknesses of the build, even more so focused on it. And there was other stuff of like the chest plate mods, and oh, the shield can hit like max resin shit. Let me show you this. So the level of my shield might not be high enough. This might come into account, but if you look at shields, so Shaper Shield, you can roll all max res. So 85 for this, but 80 for the +1. So I have an 83. I don't have an 85. So I could roll that. I could roll +2 lightning. I could roll +2 cold. And we can also roll block spell damage, block life on block. These things look great, man. These things look great. I won't need this for my beginning build. And we could even get avoiding stun on the shield, which doesn't seem that bad. If you hit it, then it's not bad. And you could also get block. That's really high if you had an 85. Holy shit, 85 is amazing. I want an 85 or 86. 86 to hit 3 max. So even more, I want an even higher one. So this first shield isn't even my final shield. It's only the beginning. And then this was the Elder stuff. So Fizz damage reduction, casting damage taken, block attack damage, armor if you've blocked, max life, max fire. It's really cool, really fat, big shield, but it doesn't have the recover. If it had recover added to this, holy shit. Wow. That'd be crazy. But then I was also noticing this one's really fat. Has anyone noticed this? This whole time. Like, technically, if I miss the Shaper, I could still get this. It has minimum endurance, too. It has recover. And it had Fizz damage reduction and max fire. So, like, it's a viable option instead. I just never hit that either. I was looking at both. I never got either of them. I was hitting Crusader. I hit a Shaper energy shield. I hit so many weird fucking shields, and I never got an armor, like the big armor base. And then one time I did, it was how much? Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, here. Yeah, the one time I hit armor base, here you go. Crusader, and then item level 81, and it had increased armor of 56%. So I was like, oh, it's only like 300. It's not that high. I could have tried to reroll, but I only had one of these harvest crafts rerolling the armor, so now I have 4. Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you learned a lot. I hope anyone following the build now understands so much more. You guys got to see the progress. I hope you guys have been enjoying it up till this point. It's been a fucking blast. I hope this is informative. I hope this has helped at least one person out there. Went a little bit longer than I expected. The tutorial was fucking 36 minutes. It doesn't matter if I go over by 8. Who fucking cares? I'm sure you guys enjoyed it. Somebody. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon. Hold up. My Patreon and my YouTube members who financially support the channel. Thank you guys for all the support, and thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!